Welcome to the HackMatrix stream. We are live. Okay. It's 1 gig download. Pretty close to it, at least. Okay, so something that I wanted to do is I need the ability to close a window, like that, but on purpose, because that was definitely not on purpose. And it didn't actually even close; it just moved for some reason. So to close a window, if I want to implement that, I need to go to the include of controls. And then we can do void handle close. So when a window is focused, I think the event handler may be in the app itself. Or maybe not. So it does have unfocus. Okay, so the first thing with focus is I need to have a close window. So I think I'm going to do window Q is going to be the command. So when I focus, okay, so it's grabbing these keys. So I just need to grab another key. Okay, I've got the W. So we have a mod4 mask, which is the Windows key, or the super key. And then I want to use the W, or the Q key code. This is definitely not the right way to do this. I should have some type of like generic way to do this, but for now. This is like, that's a commercial I hear often. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Okay, so I'm grabbing the, I need to do the, well, that's for B code. I want to make sure I'm not, okay, so that's right. I'll just put some space here. I should have like a generic function that just does this. Okay, so now that is, So what happens is when I focus a window, it's capturing input. And so I need to say, allow the window manager to capture this input. You know, we took input focus, but allow me to take this, grab this key with the mod. If I don't press mod, send it to the app. If I press mod, give it to me, the window manager. And so then with that, I can look for the glfw key E. And so then this is select cube. Oh, that's selection of a cube. Yeah, that's not what I want. Is there not another E key? Handle escape. Well, that's escape. I don't need to handle escape. Oh. Oh, okay. That's glfw window should close. Okay, so I don't see where the E key actually does where the E key happens. So xk underscore E, I think is what I want. I'll do underscore E. Okay. Yeah, that should select. Okay. So I guess the other one is underscore xk underscore E. There it is. On hotkey press. Okay, so then this is doing the unfocus app. And so then I can do okay, so this is now the Q key code, and then I can just do this. If it's the Q key code, and we have mod for mask, then how do I close a window? I don't think I ever created any functionality to just tell the app to close. Claude. Yeah, I'm done with this. Okay, so now I have close window. I think I have both xlib and xatom. And so okay. Did I just freeze it? I hate it when Emacs freezes like that. I have to just p-kill Emacs. I don't know. I think I need to recover this file. Okay, so now I have close. I want to do a split. I want to get the include. Oh, my food's probably here. It's probably been dropped off at the house. I was just approaching with the order. Oh, literally here. I'll be right back. Just picked up some Italian food, so that's cool. Got it DoorDashed. Okay, so let's see, app. So there is an app window. So all usages of window needs to be app window. Jeez. WM delete window. So you could just say X destroy window. Okay, so it just has to support. X11 close. Okay, so now all I have to do is do a void close. Okay, so that if I do a new line, it should just disappear with the error. Oh, that's an int. That needs to be a void. I don't need specific return cases for the different types of ways it got closed. I just want the window to close. Okay, so now source window manager. So xk underscore, okay. Oh, I guess I need to recover this file. Damn it. Okay, there it is. We're not doing that though. Okay, so unfocus app is right here, and then it just does this, right? And then so I can just either turn that into a function or just do it here. So if it has an app, then we get the app, and then I just call app.close. It's like so. Okay, if this compiles, it probably works. I'm going to prep the system for a restart. And so that means that Jimmy Neutron says, there's a guy working on a clone of Minecraft to C++. Maybe you can put that to his YouTube as Voxel Evan. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Lee Surge, once more, says they hated Jesus. That is true. Okay, I'll take a look at this Voxel Evan. Sub. Added building to my scuffed Minecraft. What was it that you said that was important about that, though? Oh, I put you in timeout because you were trolling, Lee Surge. Okay, just for the voxel engine. The thing, Jimmy Neutron, the thing about voxel engines from Minecraft is they are 1 block per second. They're very low throughput. I need an extremely high throughput. I want thousands of voxels dynamically altered per second. So I can't use the type of sparse tree that they use for Minecraft, which conserves memory. I have to use or at least for my previous hardware, I had to use 2D arrays, mostly filled with null pointers. Not great, but it allowed O of 1 access to the entire voxel grid. Anyways, the compilation is probably done, so let's just go ahead and close out all these windows. Claude can go. The live stream can go. You can put Minecraft mechanics. Yeah, actually, I have Minecraft mechanics already, but I took them out to get a real renderer in. But if you look at my previous streams, or actually, perhaps it should be one of my first videos. Ooh, I don't have it on here. Maybe it's actually not super visible to you guys that I had a voxel engine in here prior. But this was it. It allowed me to add, like I built these rooms and stuff with, these structures with just voxel, like Minecraft clicking. The best way to see this is probably on my Twitter. Let's go to profile, and then let's try to search for imnist. So this would be from this imnist. Search doesn't work. Search is like broken. Oh, here it is. Okay, so as you can see, there's a neural network detector, or a neural network that's detecting the imnist9, and that's its sort of visualization. But here in a moment, I'm going to move forward. Oh, maybe I won't. Never mind. That was supposed to show off walking forward and placing a block, but I think that might be on my Reddit, actually. And I'm fine going on Reddit at the moment. Ignore the recent. Okay, so let's go to imnist, or let's just go to my top-rated posts. So this is it, I think. Yeah, okay, so this is it. So you can see how it's dynamically rendering in real time this maze using a voxel system. It's rendering a visualizer, audio visualizer in real time. It has a non-real-time imnist. You can see I'm highlighting voxels, and that's because if I highlight a voxel, I can actually create voxels on top of voxels, and we'll see that in a moment, I think. Yeah, so you see here I'm creating voxels, creating more voxels. So I had a fairly efficient voxel engine. I just didn't have the hardware to run it, so I took it out. I'm going to put it back in. But anyways, I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. I am going to take a look at the comments. I get it, okay. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to reboot. Unfortunately, the OBS is going to have to be manually killed and rebooted. So with luck, not much luck, I would say, libprotobuf, I cannot find that libprotobuf. Libprotobuf? I'll have to look that up on my phone to see which one it is on the Arch. I thought I had that though. Cannot find libprotobuf. I mean, I could try to install libprotobuf. I think I have it though. What is it? Protobuf devel? Protobuf C? I did not uninstall protobuf, as far as I'm aware. It does look like it's doing an upgrade or a reinstall, but that's not going to do it. So something's wrong with like the makefile or my system now, because so let's go to libs. Protobuf. Yeah, it should be there. It should be compiling in. Oh, okay. So now I have to, so it's include protos. cd include protos, rm star, yes. Okay, so now I'll make, and hopefully it will redo all the protos. Running proto C. And I also think there has been like something similar to this error that other people have been getting on the issues maybe. So I'll take a look at that as well. Okay, so it works now. I don't know what was going on, but exit. All right, let's test out that feature. And the reason why I need this feature, I'm just going to be honest, I use HackMatrix at work, and sometimes there are various applications at work that will spawn browser windows with no controls. With no tabs, just standard, just like a pop-up window. I can't close that window in HackMatrix currently. So I have to leave just these pop-ups open, and it's a pain in the ass. And so, with luck, if I do Q, it kills it now. Heck yes! Super Q kills Windows now. So now I can just come up to this window and say goodbye. Which is hilarious that I haven't had that functionality, but I have it now. So now I don't know if I've pushed that yet or commit that yet. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. I do need to PK, get the stream back up. Okay. Let me verify that the stream is actually still up. Sometimes it, when I restart like that, it crashes completely. Bless you. Okay, so let's see. You can put in Minecraft, it's pretty dope. Window has Wingnet now. We win the war. Winget? What is Winget? Oh, that's neat. How long ago? That's 4 years ago. So it's relatively new, I guess. I don't know. I don't really use Windows. I will probably need to because I think I'm going to launch a Steam game off of this system. And I think the best way to deploy a Steam game on, well, best way to deploy a Steam game given what I have is probably via WSL and Windows. What is it? What is HackMatrix, or what are you doing? Look, I am Noob OK says, what is HackMatrix and what are you doing? HackMatrix is a 3D window manager that I wrote in C++. It uses OpenGL and X11. It has 461 stars on GitHub, and it's fully multiplayer, so I'm turning it into MMO. So just like an MMO desktop. Where you, like, I don't know, do work-related tasks or something. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out though. Yeah, that's what HackMatrix is. This window is no longer needed. Goodbye. I love that I have that functionality now. That's super neat. I should actually add that to the hotkeys real quick. Exit a window. So now I need close a window. So let's go above actually, I'll just do it on the, uh-oh. Just rebooted it. P-kill OBS again. Okay, so, I think... what I want to do is... open the README, and then scroll down here to exit HackMatrix, close a window. Let me make sure that so I need to add include. I think that's it. Yeah. Strange. What is going on? Okay. Let's take a look at chat, see if anything's going down on chat. I might try to tackle another small bug or something. For most of these streams over the past month, I have been getting high for them. I've been smoking marijuana, but now I'm not. So I think I have significantly greater mental capacity to actually do work on HackMatrix as opposed to just kind of showing it off. I wanted to get momentum and build an audience where in a state where I didn't really give a shit, so I just started smoking weed and, started streaming multiple hours a day while stoned. That's not going to be the current strategy, but I didn't think I could get in the habit without first, I guess, doing that. It's kind of intimidating to stream, to be honest. Ranger. Okay, so let's see what else I want. Oh, I don't want that. Guess I can go ahead and rm / whatever the hell that's there. Okay, let's see. I guess I can open up the to-do and think about what it is that I want. I'm trying to recall if there is anything that besides wanting to close a window that I had a problem with. I quit doing weed personally, so good for you, man. Yeah, thank you, Lee Surge. I actually only started up when I started streaming. So, Ricardo Salzman says, impressive project, bro. Thank you. Look, I am a noob, okay, says, even if I'm not a Linux user. Yeah, I mean, WSL allows Linux to be used on Windows, and so that's, this is pretty useful for pretty much every operating system who wants to, like, play around with this type of stuff, so. Okay, let's see. So another thing that is kind of annoying with the window manager is it would be nice if I could press, so like right now there is like these windows are assigned to hotkeys 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so it would be cool if I could press like window shift, so if I'm focused on a window, if I can press window shift 1, and then that would put me into the first slot, and so it will swap the first slot with the slot that I'm currently at. And so I think, as far as Windows managers go, I think that ability is pretty basic in organizing like workspaces, because right now sometimes I have windows where I am like hopping between 6 and 7, or like 4 and 7 or something as hotkeys, and it's just like a pain in the ass to not be able to remap those. So all of that would take place in the window manager code. Although I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, this is not the best IDE to do this in at the moment, because I don't have all the plugins installed, and I don't really feel like doing that on stream. I guess I could. Maybe later. So I think if I want to do this, the first thing to do would be to maybe open up app. I want to see if I actually register. So you can see here that I added the Q key, which is XKQ. But something that I have noticed is that I am actually not grabbing the key for the hotkeys. But I think maybe in Window Manager it just does that by itself. So let's take a look at that. So I think it would be XK0 like this. Okay, so for here I am grabbing the keys with an mod mask 4. So now what I want is a mod mask 4 plus shift. And so Surge says, I feel like individual window switching hotkeys might be a bit too complicated for a window manager that exists as a 3D desktop environment, maybe window groups or so. No, so basically I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just want to be able to swap them. There's a little bit of interesting play here, which is like, what happens if I, like, say, move this fourth window to the first? Or let's say that there's like a gap in between windows, but that doesn't happen because I'm just using a list and it just auto maps them. And so I'm basically not even like hard coding these things. I would just be changing the order. But I might actually want to hard code them. So that would need a, I don't know, I would maybe want to like swap in the list, or the problem is like, what if I assign a window to like number 5 and then there's like nothing in the list? How do I know that like 5 is now mapped to that particular window? I need like a mapping table or something, as opposed to just a straight list. But what I could do is I could have a vector that it has a sort of null or optional window, and then if there's a window, then it swaps. If it doesn't, it just puts it into the optional. I think it's probably the right way to go about this. So I need to take a look at what is currently happening, which I know that it is just a simple list, but I need to see that list. So nope. This, apps with hotkeys. So there is a vector of apps in here. And so now I could do something like an optional of this. Okay, so now let's see how badly the window manager just gets messed up. Space im, how do I get to the next error? Whoops. I guess I have to just click through it or something. Oh, in the window manager H. Should probably actually include optional. So there is actually an error here, but where is it? Okay, no error here. It's just an error in this, which is probably apps with. Okay, so pushing this back, pushing an entity into an optional is fine, I think. Then what is like what is the problem here? Where's the error? Ah, okay, so I am saying go to app, and so now this needs to be, so like if apps with hotkeys of I, then we go there, dot value. Right. So now I believe, so that was a refactor that just made the windows optional, and so now they won't, sorry, it's difficult to get rid of that window. So now they won't like go to the, it's not guaranteed to have an app with a hotkey if, you know, if there's n number of apps with hotkeys. It's not guaranteed that n-1 is a valid hotkey. Okay, so one thing I need to do is I need to Go pure Arch, but don't tell HackMatrix. I mean, this is Arch, so. Christmas Wreath says, "Is this a window manager?" No, I just mean the HackMatrix 3 Linux thing. Yes, it is. It's the first time I heard about it. It's pretty new. It's about 6 months old since I've released it, maybe 8 months. Yeah, I do use it as my daily driver at a pretty high-paying job. Don't have Linux currently in ThinkPad on Thursday. That's cool. Like a one from eBay, I bet. Or maybe just a brand new one, I don't know. Good luck with your ThinkPad. I'll have to try this. Yeah, go ahead and try it. It's somewhat difficult to compile and get installed and get set up, but it's fun. Nah, not millions. I wish it was millions. It might be one day. It should be one day. $250,000. And that's a new development for me. I was pretty broke prior to this job I got. Is this music even music that can be like listened to on stream? Because I don't think it is. I'm actually going to have to kill Chromium. Let's not go to Reddit. Let's go to YouTube. I had to kill Chromium because the music was going into copyright zone. So. Yeah, I don't exactly know why Windows doesn't have custom WMs. I know that there are maybe a tiling. There's maybe a tiling window manager for Windows. Christmas Wreath. Yes, I have actually already created a Minecraft importer. It is a pain in the ass. I have imported Minecraft worlds into this already. I actually, one of the first things I did was import Hogwarts. Someone built Hogwarts, and I imported that from Minecraft World. It is some really scary code, though, and I took most of it out because I wanted something simpler when I open sourced it. But here, load Minecraft, load latest, load Minecraft, init loader, load region. Where is this? Where does it say string file name? Basically, I can load a Minecraft world into here, and it does this really weird dynamic loading where it will load chunks onto the boundary but not display them, and then it once I move to a certain place, it starts displaying them. It was a huge preload orthogonal. This code was just a huge pain in the ass to write. I just have to be honest. Load next preloaded chunk deck. I used the async functionality. You can see here this is a lambda. Although this isn't using async as far as I'm aware. But basically all of this preloading stuff does use async. Load chunk if necessary, load preloaded. And I just have to be honest, it was so difficult to get this shit set up. Yeah, here it is. Launch async, so it asynchronously loads this shit from a file. I even think I have. Let's see if I can find this. Loader.cpp. Yeah, get Minecraft chunk position, get relative Minecraft chunk, get Minecraft region, get files and folder, create a loader. Read next chunk deck. So yeah, that's already done. Much cooler than Terry Davis. Well, thank you. Whoops. Okay, so anyways, I was working on the window manager part, or the hotkey for the window manager. So basically, I think I just compiled, or maybe I haven't compiled it yet. I'm going to compile those optionals in just to make sure it doesn't create a break and change. And then from that, I think the next thing to do will be, let's see. So I need a function called like window manager, like swap hotkeys. And so then this will be an int. I can do int A, int B. And so then here, this won't be super difficult. It will just be, if there's a value, swap it. So let's get both values. So this will be auto aval is equal to, or aopt. Apps with hotkeys of A. And then I can say apps with hotkeys of A is equal to apps with hotkeys of B, and just do a swap. Why is that complete? Oh. And then okay, and so then if A is less than apps with hotkeys dot length size, so there are 10, and so it will be 0 through 9. So it does need to be less than, and then let's just go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so swap hotkeys is good, and then let's see. Okay, so if it's mod for mask plus shift is what I want. So and event state. Okay. So let's just throw this at Claude and see what it says. Let's see. I wonder what posts on our Unix porn with this WM will look like. I don't know. Pretty good. I mean, it's only me posting right now. But I mean, it's getting like 250,000 views. Or yeah, 250,000 views. 99% upvote rate, 390 shares. So that's for the one with hotkeys. This one, a little less, 118. This one, this was just the very beginning when I just barely got it rendering. 81. And this is like the OG, where it's literally just a cube with Emacs on it, the Emacs cube. Oh, that one did really well, apparently. That was on Emacs, though. And this one's showing off some, I don't know, some RPG stuff, so it's not great. But yeah. I mean, the rice is not really showcases. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, if people pick it up and start using it, there might be some cool rices. I don't know. Yeah, cooler. I have like a 90-day challenge to basically stream and code pretty much this entire past next 3 months. So hopefully it, gets really stable. Like I said, I use it at work, so it has to be improved because I don't want it crashing on me when I'm like trying to present or something, you know. The fuck is this error? Out of line. Oh, yeah. So I need to add that function to the header. This probably can be a private function. Okay. So like I said, I need to get Claude to handle this. So now oh. See, the function needs to have, when I call this function, it needs to have the state of the selected app, or the index of the selected app. So I actually don't even think I keep track of that. And so I can find, I guess I could find the index of the app. So I probably need that. Right, so find app index, app hotkey, or find app's hotkey, I think is probably one that I need. So be int find app's hotkey, and then this will be an app. But I think I have currently focused app.value, so it's a ENTT entity. Right? Is that? I actually think I need the what does this save, or what is this? What is the type of this? Optional of entity. Okay, so it is still ENTT entity, so that's fine. So find apps hotkey ENTT entity the app. Right. So I'll create that and find apps hotkey entity the app. Find apps. For some reason, Emacs wants me to indent 1 over for namespace, because I think I'm in a namespace window manager, so it keeps trying to indent me. But I think Vim is not that way, so or maybe it's not Vim, but I think it may be my there's the Cling formatter, I think that's what I'm using. Okay, so this is simple. This is just let's see. Let's ask Claude, because it is going to use the algorithm, or maybe it's just vector, but I think it might also be algorithm, the find function and algorithm. And so I'll just give it this. What is this called? Apps with hotkeys. Okay, I guess that's the way to do it. Super silly. Just do a for loop, is what it says. Just do a for loop. Okay, so if it has value and it's equal to the app, then we do the thing. Static cast of size t to int. I'm fine with a size t, it's whatever. Actually, no, you can't return a -1 for a size t, so might as well use an int. Okay, find apps hotkey. Okay, apps with hotkey. Okay, so if I press... Oh, I should ask. I've tried to ask this multiple times of Claude. How do I add shift to this? Or the bit masks. Okay, so now we have a shift. And so now, if there is apps with hotkey, okay, so this function gets called every time a hotkey is pressed, so I don't have to like save state or anything. It's just like I just get the currently focused app. So that's the first thing to do. Current app. Oh wait, was the find? Okay, so the find is just the entity. So I need to. I don't need the actual app. I need to int a is equal to find apps hotkey, or let's do source find apps hotkey, and so then this would be the currently focused app, right? Dot value. Okay, so if apps with hotkeys of I, and there is a currently focused app dot has value, then we can swap them. Okay, so we have an int source, and now I can do swap hotkeys, the source, and the what is it? I believe. Swap hotkeys, source and I, like so. Cool. Okay, so I believe that will implement swapping. Which isn't exactly what I want, because after I do a swap, I want to be able to swap into things that don't have hotkeys, actually. So I don't care if the I has a hotkey or not in it. I don't care if there's an app currently in that particular hotkey. I'm just going to swap into it regardless. So I actually probably want to remake. I think I did that after I made that change. My Italian food is getting cold. If this hotkey swapping works, I will probably call it a day, but let's test. While it compiles, I guess I'll read comments. Well, it's a lot of comments. Holy shit. Let's see. Barlow. So Lee Search says, goodbye, cooler Barlow Hinto. I really want to participate in one of your live shows. I didn't have time. Lee Surge, I read what was said in some past lives. I hope it's a joke. What was said in some past lives? This is Terry Davis's son. I did live in a van, man. I really did. Hold on. My van ran Arch, by the way. This is my old profile. But I actually lived in a van. This was in college. I worked out at an IoT company. This is a PLC. This is like a factory like data controller that I hooked into with an RJ235 cable, I believe. I think that's what it's called. 232. RJ, was it? Yeah, that's it. RJ232. I worked at an IoT company, IoT startup, right out of this van. I don't speak English. I'm Brazilian. My English is very bad. I spoke truth. Don't at me, bro. I believe, bro. Grow your mind. NT kernel is God's divine creation for man. I'm just going to sort of skip all this unless I see something interesting. Linux is an extremely good system. Yeah. I've been using it for years on my PC. That's cool. I think I started using Linux in high school, like in, I think, like 8th grade. No. 10th grade, I think. I remember walking up to the like IT guy at my school, and I was like, "Hey, can I have a thumb drive with Ubuntu on it. Can I just like use the processor and just like boot into it?" And he was like, "No, I will get you expelled if you do that." And I'm like, "Fuck you, dude." I just want to run Ubuntu on your machine. Like it doesn't even like it's just I'm just using the hardware. But actually, I'm liking the whole 3D thing. Thank you, Bell Tower. Yeah, I actually, Bell Tower, you say, like, imagine this in VR. I actually got a VR headset, and I've been working with OpenXR on the train today. I had my VR headset on, actually. And I was reading the OpenXR spec, among other things. I went into VR chat as well, which is kind of hilarious. This is on my commute home. I'm sure people thought I was insane because I was literally talking to people in VR chat. Bro, no, the internet runs on Linux. Let's just be real. Zheng says 90% of the internet runs on Linux, Unix. What are you talking about, bro? Yep, correct. Young says, your project is insane. Keep it up. Yeah, thank you. I will keep it up. Okay, let's see if the swap hotkeys work. So I'm going to close this window and everything here, and I'll have to remember to also close Emacs, I guess. And I'll have to remember to reboot OBS. So let me do that real quick. pkill. Okay, so now I have two windows open. So let's see if I can swap them. So I'm on 1, and now I'm going to press Shift. Oh, didn't swap. Maybe I don't have it grabbed. It looks like I don't have that that grabbed, actually. And I think I actually remember seeing where it gets grabbed, the input gets grabbed, but not actually doing anything about it. So let me go take care of that real quick. Grab. Okay, so for here, I'll just ask. There's nothing super useful here, but I will ask Claude how to do the mod mask here. I think it's probably just the same thing with an OR, but I'll just make sure. Oh shit. Stop. I need to add the shift key to the mod. Okay, same thing. Okay, so this tells X11 mask. This tells X11 that even though input is focused on Emacs right now, I need, the window manager being I need the key super plus shift plus every number 0 through 10, or 0 through 9. So with that, now that the key is grabbed, I should be able to do a swap. So I'll try that out again once this compiles. And I guess I can check on the stream while I'm doing that. $11 watching, nice. Bro is yapping nonsense. Yeah. Bell Tower, my channel has info and some PS2 videos. That's cool. Like plain PS2 videos or? Oh, tu hablas español? Tiene fútbol y un mini computador por la red. Oh, no, it's Portuguese. You are Brazilian, I think I remember. Yeah, my channel has, it used to be me in New York just like running around and doing stuff, but now it's just HackMatrix shit. Okay, I think the thing is compiled, so I'm going to get rid of all of the Chromium instances, get rid of the Emacs, and do the reboot sequence. Okay, OBS should still be running, but I am going to do a swap over once more. Every time I do a swap over, it does kind of freak me out because I am disconnecting the stream and reconnecting it. And if like HackMatrix were to crash and I wouldn't open up OBS quick enough, then it could cause problems. Okay, let's try the swap. So I am on 1. Now let's try to swap it to 2. Okay, so it grabbed it, but okay. I think I know what's going on. I think, I think I just crashed it. No, but I think what's going on is that the mods are inclusive, or they are they don't exclude extra mods, meaning that when I press Shift Super, it's actually triggering so it's using the regular hotkey as opposed to the Shift version. And I'm not sure how to exclude that, except maybe to put the Shift version first and return out of it if it gets called. It might be a smart way to do it. So there's like a level of priority here. which is, let's do xk to get to the key symbols. It's weird that xk1, I think, is 0. Oh, okay, no. Oh, okay, the 0th is this weird move command. Totally forgot about that. I actually hate that, because it moves me to this like weird point in space. But that's fine. Okay, so the issue is that this if statement needs to run first. And then if it is executed as such, currently focused app has a value, then we want to return, I think. I believe that's what all that needs to happen. So we just want to do the shift version first and then return out of it. Second check on chat while this is compiling. Pass me your Discord bell. I have a Raspberry Pi Pico, so I'm going to mod both soon. That's cool. I actually wanted to put a Raspberry Pi 0 inside of a rock outside so I can have a Zen cluster, multiple rocks. I have a Zen garden outside and I want it to have compute for some reason. Bell Tower says, yo, HackMatrix. I have a question. Is the 3D environment predetermined or can you add like 3D models to it? That's a good question. So HackMatrix is an engine, so it has an entity editor. And so if I were to type please crash my system, actually, let me test this real quick now, because now I have two windows. So I'll get back to your question, Bell Tower. I just want to test this real quick. Oh, it didn't get added to the hotkeys? It should have gotten added to the hotkeys. That's one. Okay. Oh man, it's like I broke hotkeys. Okay, so that hotkey works. But then if I come over here and like pkill OBS, I probably won't even be able to focus OBS. Okay, no, that works. I can't get to 1 though. Well, I broke hotkeys. Oh, no, there's 1. Oh my gosh, it's like going to the closest. Or the only. I've broken hotkeys, people. I wonder how. Oh, you know what could be an issue? Is that, let's see, I changed headers, right? I changed the window manager header. it may be that I'm missing some dependency, which kind of sucks because it means I'm going to have to compile this forever, but it's fine. Anyways, bell tower. While that compiles, let me talk to you. So here is the entity editor, and then if I go here and type in like cave, and press enter and filter, you can see that there is a cave model, cave.obj. And so that cave model, cave.obj, is and what? Okay, I couldn't get mouse control for a second, but that's this cave. So all of this is just sort of imported in the way that any user could import it just using the entity editor. So it's not hard-coded at all. And so the basic components of a model is you have to create a positioner component, which will put it into the space, and a model component. And once you have both of those inside of an entity, you have you can render whatever model you want. So that would just be create entity, add component, you add a positioner, and then you add a model. So that's how you would do that. A Zen cluster, yeah. Let's see. So you can input like a GLTF. I'm not sure what that is. GLTF. I'm not exactly sure. So I think it's a little bespoke at the moment. I think it's just importing specifically for like magic voxel objects, and so there's like some code that needs to be written to make it more generic, but it's using a library called assemp. So let me show you that library. 1 second. Oh, all my hotkeys are broken, so I can't actually show you. No, I can show you. Uh-oh, it's frozen. Why is it frozen? Okay, let me go back over here and see if I can focus this without, okay, I can use R. That's good. R is not broken. Assemp. Okay, so this is what I use. So the vertex data might be a little messed up, so you might not be able to import it there. But all of the file formats that are able to be imported will be shown in this library. And I believe there is a significant amount of them. Although I'm not sure where I can even see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, GLTF. So it supports it, and so eventually I'll be able to handle it. There's, like I said, there's just a little bit that needs to be handled because I'm just I'm grabbing specific color channels. If I go to the model, so it all starts with this load model with a string, and it uses assemp importer, and it reads an entire scene, and then it processes these nodes. And so a scene has meshes, and so I iterate through all of the nodes and iterate through all of the meshes in a particular node, and then I add that to this vector of mesh after I process the mesh. And so I get these vertices, indices, and textures. And so this right here, this texture, diffuse, texture specular, grabbing these materials and such, that's going to be a little bit different, I think, with the way that the map gets loaded, or these things get loaded with assemp for your particular file format. So it does crash sometimes when I load various models. But I think it's mostly the materials here that is going to cause a problem. Is this where I was compiling? I feel like I'm compiling this in parallel or something, because I think there's another make going on elsewhere. Go take a look at the stream. OBJ plus texture is a single object. Yeah, bell tower, it uses OpenGL to render. It also uses GLFW to open the OpenGL context, but I'm going to have to change that with the OpenXR stuff for the VR stuff. So I'll have like two code paths for that. So it just doesn't like it when it just doesn't like it when the texture is with the model. So like the OBJ, like it'll go and reference the meshes and the textures and such. So yeah, HackMatrix is multiplayer. So if you go to HackMatrix multiplayer client, the HackRPG.com is the server. The port, whoops, CrashRPG.com. Now I don't know if the Emacs is. I'm just going to pkill Emacs so I can start that compilation process over again, or not over. It'll pick up from where it left off. Oh, everything's done. Cool. Let's see if it works. Nope. Yeah, it's still broken. Something's wrong there. Definitely can't ship that. That'll make it completely unusable at work. Yeah, it's multiplayer. So if I click this and I go to multiplayer and I go to client and I type hackrpg.com and then I in the port type 1234 and then I connect this client. If the HackRPG server is running, which it may be, let me find out. Actually, I guess one way to find out would just be trying to connect. So let me just do that. So if it connects, okay, so I just tried to connect. So the server is not up. So let me go and just boot that server real quick. So this is SSH. That's not what I want. Let me just reboot the server. Probably crashed or something. Okay, so I'm connected to the server. So now if someone were to connect, I would see their player and I would be able to see their player walk around because it is now sending multiplayer commands to the server. And so it will relay who all is in the server. So you'll be able to see people in here. So yeah, it's a work in progress to get an MMO in place. Crash matrix, bruh. Oh, you say I speak badly? Cooler Barlu Hinto? Yo, HackMatrix. So when will you make an actual release for this? Seems pretty cool. People could do remote desktop and work together using this. I mean, so you say like actual release. I mean, it depends on like what type. I've done a hacker release, which is an actual release, but it's really meant for like people who know how to build, C++ projects. Um, but I mean, it's released. It's open source. You can build it. You can access it. If you're asking like when I'm going to do like an RPM release or apt-get a deb release or something like that, or like a Steam release, then that will probably be in like 9 months from now, 6 months from now, something like that. So. Yeah, Lee's probably going to have to be put in timeout again. He's acting up. Okay, so I think I did a compilation from scratch, and it's still precompiled. Yeah. No, I think probably to get like a precompiled, maybe like bin or something. Probably like a few months, I'd say. Oh, everyone's responding to me saying timeout. That's funny. Okay, let me open up the window manager and see like what exactly is broken here, because so when I'm focused, it will not allow me to go to a window. Only when I'm unfocused, and then it will only take me to the first window. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but we will find out. So I go to let's do xk, not that part here. Okay, so it grabs the one key code, keysym to key code 1, but we do that every time here. And so I iterate through all the hotkeys. So if the event code is the number and the event state with the mod mask and the shift mask is true, then we will do a swap. I need to make sure that event.state, so this is an X11 event. I need to make sure shift is in here because it might not be. What was that again? It was a X11 event? X-key event. Frozen once more. It doesn't freeze at work, so it's probably a hardware problem on this machine. Oh, X-key state or X-key event. Here it is. Key or button mask. Shift mask. I need to and bitmask. Yeah, I think the code that Claude gave me is messed up. Maybe it's not though. So they gave me and, okay, I think that actually works. Yeah, so then what I'm doing is I'm doing an OR across those bit masks. A bitwise OR across the bit masks. So that I'll set 2 bits, and then I do an AND across it, and so then if both bits... Oh no, that doesn't work. Because if 1 bit needs both bits... So it's really this, I think that's the main problem. Okay, so that has to have a bit set, and then this has to have a bit set. The other one was not doing it correctly. Okay, so now I have to... Okay, so this is this bit and this bit. We OR them. I guess that works. Okay. Well, let's wish me luck here. I don't think that actually... Well, no, I think what was happening is it was swapping all of them to 1. I think it was like compressing all of the swap space to just a single slot. And I think that was happening because that mask wasn't working appropriately. It was just like, it was either shift was pressed or mod was pressed, it was working. But it needs to be both. It needs to be ANDed. I think I fixed it. So this works, and then let's open up another Terminator. Okay, so let's go here and here. Okay, that works. That's fixed. Let's see if I can swap them. So I'm on 2. I'm on 2, and let's swap it to 1. And now let's go to 1. Okay. So that's a little weird. So now it compressed them both to here. So let me do that again. So this should be 3. 2 goes to here and 1 goes to here. Okay, so it's still slightly broken, but we're getting closer. Okay, OBS is rebooted, and now let's open up Emacs, and let's see if I can, I think it's probably 5. So there's something wrong with the swap. So let's take a look to see if we can figure that out. Figure that out. So I think it's called swap. Haha, silly me. This is like standard CS101 shit. Fucked up. And I'm not even high. That's fine though. People make mistakes. Even dumb ones. Even leet code easy swap problem mistakes. Sometimes, I guess. Okay. So now with a reboot, there's like, I think there's probably a few Emacs instances open, or I guess I've been p-killing Emacs, so maybe not. Okay, so let's give this a try. So let's open up a Terminator. Let's focus it. So that should be 2. That's 1, 2, 1. That's good. So now let's say I want to swap it with 1. So now that's 1. That's 2. 1, 2. Oh, hell yeah. It works. Okay, so now this is 3. But let's say I want Chromium on 1. So now it's 1. Which now 3 is the one that is outside near the ocean. And 2 is the one in here. Perfect. So now I have i3 style hotkey swapping. Oh, I'm on HackRPG.com. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Okay, I have to say I'm pretty happy with that. So I got 2 features out. One is the hotkey swapping. And then the other, what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, the other was that. There we are. I'm not going to close this one. Okay, I'm fairly happy with the amount of work I just got done. Makes it really stable for work tomorrow. But for some reason, Chromium's not wanting to boot. All right, let's take a look at chat. Dupe says, can I be the first person to open an issue for Wayland support? You can. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for me to get to Wayland. I'm actually going to attempt VR stuff with X first. There is going to be HackMatrix.git. So in VR, what's going to happen is when you focus a window, it's going to do this, which is going to be somewhat painful. But compared to me standing on the train today and having the entire world just smash into my face because the cameras are detecting that, you know, the entire world is passing me by, you know, having the window sort of move a little bit is significantly better than that, so it's not that bad. So I think it will be usable even with X11. It just won't be great. Yeah. Oh no. So I walked onto a train today and stood there without travel mode on, and the entire world just blew me by, and I almost fell down like standing up on a train because of how bad it was. It was very disorienting. Then I figured out travel mode, and you know, it was good. Anyways, I am pretty happy with the progress that I made, and I think that that's probably a good time to end the stream, unless anybody has any other questions. But I'm quite satisfied with the 2 things I did: i3 style window swapping, and it was the other commit in there. Where's my commit history? And can close window with super Q. Something that I want to get done soon is fixing this repo owner. I might actually try to fix this right now. So what this is if I go to HackRPG CD What's personal use only? Oh, tree of life. Oh, trees. Okay. I just didn't want a ton of stuff getting into the Git project, I guess, or whatever it is I'm going to be storing this. I just wanted to try out trees. I couldn't load this module or this OBJ, by the way. It's just like a tree set from like the internet, some asset package. But where is this? Is it in scripts? Oh, it's in Anon bot. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. So repo is an object that has an owner, but it is, oh, okay, that makes sense. So list for repo takes an object. I'll just ask Claude to fix it for me. Oh, shit. Whoops. Apparently, if you're moving and you press V for V menu, it then just continues to move you backwards or move you in a direction, and you can't stop it. Okay, you press the key that was pressed, and then it will stop it. Okay, so I need to go to HackRPG Anon, and then I need to go and open up Chromium, open up Claude, and then I will put this at 2, and then I will move over here, oops, and then put this at 1, so now I can go back and forth really easily. That's so nice. Okay, and then I will just grab all of this. Whoops. Let me do that again. Activated cap locks. Oh, geez. Oh, what has just happened? So it did not allow me to grab that. It's probably, it's not great. Here, let's see if Alacrity. I know that Terminator has problems with its copy and paste, so let me put that on number 1 now. Let's see if I can copy paste from this. Or maybe I just needed Control-C instead of Control-Shift-C. Nope, still not fucking giving me it. It may be that I just can't copy from Vim. There it is. Fix this shit. Yeah, owner repo, that's it. Okay, so this is owner, this is repo, get add index. What was it saying that the problem was? Why is it an async function? Why is it doing this? Actions GitHub. I don't think that was missing. Oh, no, that definitely is missing. All right, I'm just going to straight copy this shit. Whoops. God damn it. Got it. Is it node npm? Is it? I have nvm installed, maybe. I don't know. Let's go check out npm. Oh, I guess. Literally just npm. I wonder if it runs npm install ahead of time. All right, release the third. This is not a great way to develop. I'm just YOLOing these releases. If this fails, I'm probably not going to keep going with it. Damn it. Sometimes weird things with Chromium still has the capability of crash HackMatrix. Yeah, it didn't work. But why it didn't work? Oh, I can't find the module? What's the, if I'm just running node, maybe I actually have to run npm install and then get a hook. Workflow. Jobs. Okay, yeah, so it knows how to run but apparently it doesn't know how to install itself. So like this action.yaml runs main.js It has inputs, it has outputs. Oh, does it actually need node modules? Look at that. They're adding all of node modules. Okay, so that's the issue. Is that an official, it's an official, oh, that is official GitHub docs, okay. Well, I guess GitHub wants me to fucking add the modules. Fucking insane. Not GitHub modules, node modules, but whatever. Everyone knows. Oh, I'm going to put that into one position. I can go back and forth between the two. Okay, so now let's go back to, so this is going to have the node modules, so now it's not going to fail. So let's create a release the fourth. The quat. The quat! Fuck! It only took 14 seconds. It's green! Okay, so it doesn't do much at the moment. But eventually what this will do, instead of console.logging the issues, it's going to sync up the issues with the to-do.md, which would be nice. So that we'll have like a text interface to manage all of the issues, and I can technically just commit shit to the repo, and then GitHub issues will automatically just be synced. So that will be cool. But at the moment, let's just leave it as is, because I got a green. Okay, so I think I'm at about a little over 2 hours for the stream. So once more, I will take questions, and then I need to get to bed. 6 watching. Let's see, HackMatrix, travel mode, hand tracking. But HackMatrix, take a peek. I just want you to see the content I show. Oh, you mean on your channel? I can take a look at your channel. What is this channel? Goofy Goobers. Overclocked my GPUs. That's interesting.
Clocked my GPU too far.
Hey, there's your voice, bell tower.
Let me just quickly set that back a teensy tiny bit because I don't think my GPU likes that.
Yeah, your GPU is going fucking nuts. That's crazy. Favorite cigarette? Hold on, let me scroll up. What is this live stream about? Anna Julia says it's about me just working on my 3D Linux stuff. Pretty much it. Ben B110 says, "Sup? What's up?" Hello, B110. How are you doing? Looks like he's working on building HackMatrix. To me, yep. Gandorf knows. Anna Julia said okay. Tetia says, my best friend, can you prepare group you YouTube channel Discord as dar Discord page I want join to join you. You may join Tower Fingshakar in the Discord for GitHub nor sninkum from Pentint. Thank you, Tetia, for your well-formed comment. Go to the GitHub and the Discord's there. Lee Surge says, favorite cigarette? Lucky Strike. Christmas Wreath says, Leap Motion support when? Not even on the radar. B110 says, it would be cool to see Rizzy. RSY? I don't know what that is. Oh, ray tracing. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might do ray tracing for the Voxel engine. Sorry for the typos. I'm on a phone. Yeah, no problem. All right. So with that, I think the stream is over unless anybody has any last-minute questions. All right. I hope you enjoyed the HackMatrix stream. So have a good night, everybody, and I will probably see you tomorrow. In stream. Goodbye.